Page of Wands and the Fool for the outcome. So, I think your outcome is very good. What's interesting is that the story is not so much. So you got incoming like this heartbreak pain that's coming up, and it's left you feeling confused and uncertain about your life, where to head from here. Your judgment is cloudy. All right, there's a lot of mixed energy. You might still be suffering a bit on the inside, and perhaps you're showing on the outside, but regardless, this is a sad situation that you're currently dealing with. And with the Two of Swords, you are trying to recover and recover quickly. I think you're trying to turn a blind eye to emotions and look at a situation rationally. Maybe try to figure out why this breakup happened. What could have went wrong? And you're trying to look at it from a neutral perspective of the Two of Swords. Others of you feel like you're going nowhere in any particular situation, and that is hurting you. Like, for instance, your work is not progressing. You're not achieving anything. You're in the same position for the past, like, say, year or more. And it keeps, not cause dread, but it keeps weighing on you. And you don't know how to approach the situation or how to move forward with this energy. But what's interesting is that the outcome is wonderful. We have the Page of Pentacles, where in terms of work, this is a new opportunity. This is a new, job offer coming in, successful application, the call for a phone interview or in-person interview. And then we have the Fool, which starts over, and it's most likely starting over with a financial opportunity here. New career path, maybe going back and studying as well. Because sometimes the Page of Pentacles is my learner again. It's like going back and being a student, and you might be doing that. It's possible that in doing so, let's say becoming a student again, if you go somewhere that's at a distance, which isn't clear in these cards, but maybe that resulted in having to engage in a breakup of sorts. Or regardless, there feels like this forced leaving of a situation, and it hurt. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, being laid off or something like that, and you're confused, like, what the fuck happened? I thought I was working hard. Meanwhile, you're like, I'm gonna distance myself from emotions. I'm gonna try to make a clear decision, but right now you're at a stalemate. But then, as I said, by the end of the week, you got a great opportunity to essentially start fresh. And I would see you as being excited about it. The Fool always leaves me excited, honestly, when I get it on a daily basis. All right, so let's get this Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords really about? That's interesting. I feel like you're deep in thought about a situation that has already happened. It doesn't happen this week. It's definitely happened in the past, and you can't stop thinking about it, which is fine. People need to take time. This is another card that I see as a thinker and trying to plan. You're trying to, again, look at the bigger picture and seeing ahead of you, but I feel like it's not clear. Like, you can't, like right now, if you were to try to see yourself 5 years down the line, you're in a place where you're like, I don't know. I don't know where I'll be on the romantic front or the work front or even both fronts or something outside of that. You don't see your future clearly because of a heartbreaking situation that occurred. And this reemphasizes that because you're so confused. All right, so let me see the Two of Swords, actually. That's interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel like he's reinforcing this opportunity that's coming up here. But, this can be turning your back. Okay, I don't know how, I'm trying to figure out how do I show this. I'll do it this way. So, Two of Pentacles is in front. These cards are behind you. And I'm seeing this as the water beneath, or rather the water behind her, the emotions. And she's like, I'm not going to pay attention. I am just gonna try to accept the opportunities that are currently in front of me and see where they go. Because right now, in terms of having a long-term vision, I don't think you have one. Yeah, it's the Five of Swords. It's a card of deception here. Some of you might also be trying to hide from someone that's trying to reach out to you. Let me just see the positive. Fool. Please clarify the Fool in this new journey. Oh, Page of Wands. And Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles. So I do think you'll be having a lot of opportunities ahead of you, a lot of options to choose from. Finding a job or something like that won't be much of an issue for you. Some of you, on the romantic front, I mean, there's the possibility that you can connect to someone brand new, and that's going to help ease this pain. They could be tied to work. You meet them at work. Or while you're doing something that you do on a daily basis. Like, let's say you jog every morning. You know, as you do that routine, you might run into someone that you can connect with. For the most part, I do think it's more of a financial opportunity that comes in that brings about a fresh start. Or you're taking a risk in regards to an opportunity as well. Okay, I didn't ask anything. I was just moving the cards. All right, so we have a partnership coming up here, and doesn't have to be romantic, could be a business partnership or just joining forces with anyone, but there's a connection that's happening, and you know, it does come up, and I think the outcome is saying that, you know, you have this lingering pain, you're trying to see the future and what things hold for you, but you can't, you're cloudy, your judgment is just not right, not there. But by the end of the week, you get some positive news or an opportunity, someone to connect with. You know, it could be at an emotional level or just, you know, a brand new friend or a work contact that leads to a new opportunity. And you are enthusiastic about taking this on. I feel like the Queen of Cups will be your energy, and you'll have emotional contentment back. Like you'll have your fire back in a way. And this could be the person that you're meeting too, that you're connecting with, that's offering you the opportunity. And then with the Two of Pentacles, there might be some, you know, iffy energy, or you might need to balance this opportunity with other things that you're engaged in. But for the most part, I think it's definitely good for you. Now, I got these side droppers, which don't really tie directly to any card. So I'm going to read it as another thing to just know for the week. And I feel like it's saying with the High Priestess here to use your intuition whenever you come across any internal conflict. So on the inside, you might be going crazy because you can't see anything. You can't foresee what's going to happen. It's okay. I think it's momentary. It's going to pass. And you just need to trust the direction that you're heading in, and where you feel like you, in terms of this opportunity, just trust that it's for your best interest and see where it leads, because it looks like it's pretty positive. So I'm going to say trust your intuition to overcome conflict is what I see this little secret duo as. All right. Beginning of the week could be questionable. There might be some difficulty. You have the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups as a clarifier to start, meaning this could be an actual breakup or a separation that's happening between you and a friend, you and a lover, you and a long-term partner, or you and anyone that you have an emotional connection to, or most likely a long-standing partnership. And as I said, there's a separation of some kind. There's heartbreak between you and another. You're not seeing eye to eye, and it's an unfortunate conclusion that you're experiencing at the beginning of the week, or you're coming into this week with this energy and this is on your mind. What's great is that as you progress along, things are much lighter and very positive as the outcome for the week overall. Now, the Page of Wands is news coming in. This could be from a younger source or just someone contacting you or you them. Now, this contact that's happening leaves you feeling anxious. Perhaps you're sharing information or saying something and you got the jitters as to how the person will respond. This could be reaching out to the person you've separated from and like, are they going to respond to me? Should I have sent that? Regretting sending that? I think all those emotions, all those thoughts are coming into your mind, and so you're stressing about it. Some of you might feel trapped, and this is a communication coming towards you, and you're like, I don't know how to respond to this. I'm stuck trying to figure out a response to this. And that's just a vibe I get with this combination. Towards the end of the week, we have Temperance and the Magician. It seems like everything sorts itself out and balances itself out. You have Temperance here, which is a mixing of energies. So I feel like mentally and emotionally, everything starts to feel a bit more under control, within your control. With the Magician here, you're like, I've got my power, my control back. I have everything I need. I can do this. I can deal with this situation with no problem. That's what I feel like you're saying to yourself. And there's confidence in this duo too, to again assert yourself, make things happen. You've got patience and motivation as well in general this week, by the end of this week. So I feel like if you're waiting for contact, you will receive, feedback from someone, and that could help again your feelings after the fact, and then you feel in control again, like things are back to working out in your favor. And more cards that promote things working out in your favor. The outcome cards for the week are the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. Victorious energy in both of these cards. Ace of Wands, passionate beginning, starting something fresh, feeling enthusiastic. Again, there's a sense of the wand, this power being under your control, in your hands. And there you are again, successful, grasping that wand. People are smiling around you, are happy with the situation. You're content with how the situation has manifested for you. You're most likely also taking action this week. If there's anything that depends on you doing something, you're going to do it. You're going to do what it takes to clear out the air or just get a task done. You're not sitting idly by with this energy. So this speaks towards any form of new beginning and being, again, successful at it. This is an accomplishment that's coming forward, possibly people even recognizing your talents and wanting to work with you, or just, again, feeling this, I get this nice wave of enthusiastic energy, like I've done it, I've accomplished it, I feel a bit high and mighty. Your ego might be a little bit high this week, but deservingly so, because I think that you, again, you start out the week not feeling too hot. You're not feeling very great at all, and it could be due to a separation, as I said, with this romantic Two of Cups there. But then by the end of the week, you've got situations under control. I mean, this could be a different aspect of your life that ends up working out, like work. You take control of a project, or you started some sort of new business or a project for yourself, and it takes off. People are interested. They're like, "Ooh, what's this thing that you've designed here? This is fantastic. I want to be a part of it. I want to buy it." And then you get all this accolade. I feel that almost, pretty much overrides any negativity that exists here in the Three of Swords.